Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky B here, aka the Scruffy Toff. Welcome you back to Generation X Racing once again. And tonight is race one in a four-race series against the Jolly Racing team from Italy. So lovely stuff. Looking forward to this immensely. We are in Group One machinery. Everyone's in the Porsche 919 hybrid, and we're at Watkins Glen. So one of my favourite tracks, to be fair. So I'm expecting some wonderful racing this evening. So we have it's a 40-minute race. Okay, so I think that's about 25, 26 laps, something like that. Beautiful stuff. And yes, racing for you this evening. We have BitKiller, who's announced himself late, late to the lobby, who's an A-plus driver by the look of it, and is in the wrong car. Or is everyone driving? I thought everyone was in the 919 hybrid. Okay, it looks like there are a few different cars out there. So the R18 for BitKiller, the Audi. Murdoch is in the 919, the Porsche 919. Rick is in the 919. Nikki from Generation X is in the 919. Relentless is in the 919. So all the Gen X guys are racing the Porsche 919 hybrid. So Relentless from Gen X, Scarlett from Gen X, Sammy from Gen X, Auger from Gen X, Slowest Engine from Gen X. Then we have I'm going to remove the 97 and a couple of the eyes and call him Nick. In the 919 hybrid, we have Liv Reister. Let's call him Liv. In the Toyota TS030 hybrid, we have Donny in the Peugeot. Interesting choice. The 908, sorry. Marco in the Porsche. Numo in the Toyota as well. So a bit of a mixed bag there. For some reason, I thought everyone was driving the same cars, but clearly not. And strong livery game from both teams this evening. Well done to whoever put those together. Lovely stuff. So let's get out of track. Quali has just, is just about to start. I thought it already had. Beautiful stuff. Do join us on chat if you're at a loose end this evening. Quite why you're not out enjoying yourself, I don't know. But great to have you with us if you can join. So Numo is the first show. Okay, so we got four JRT drivers out first, probably trying to get a bit of a slipstream, maybe a bit of bump drafting going. There's Rick. And BitKiller, who is far too busy to put a livery together by the look of it, is flying off the track. Nicky, who clearly cut the pit exit with a 3-second penalty. There's Marco. Liv Reister. Relentless, Nick, Donny, Scarlett, Walker, Murdoch, Sammy, and Slowest Engine. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. There's clubs of each team dotted around the track. So let's see. First man to cross the line and go for his first flying lap is Numo. Coming up the hill, as Justin aptly described it, it's the American Eau Rouge and Radion. Everyone will be on the softs for quali. Not sure what the strategy is going to be in the race. So Nick's just pitted. as he's gone out on mediums, which will, I assume, not be the fastest tyre for him. Coming down to this hard right here. Some braking, throws it round, back on the gas. Up to a hard braking section, and the left-hander. More of a lift than anything around this, or maybe you don't even have to in Group 1. Oh, he has there, okay. Let's see where this first lap puts him. 31.6. Killer not had the best outlap. Comes Marco, looks like he's had a few woes. Good evening, Justin. Indeed, good luck, GenX Racing. So a bit of a sighter from everyone by the look of it. Everyone's working out their position on track and where they need to be. Great lap from Walker there, 132.9, beautiful stuff. Nicky with 132.6. Now Murdoch with a 132.6 also. Close stuff. Only 10 minutes to quali, so I don't know if anyone will be pitting or not really. I'm not sure you've got time, but we will soon find out. Throwing down his best lap, 131.6, which is his first flying lap. Got Rick just coming down to the... Oh, that was an out lap. Okay. Murdoch just coming around the last few corners, should I say. It's 0.3 up on his best time so far. Beautiful. Look how close he got to the wall, absolutely using every single bit of the track. And goes Paul, look at that. Wow, 131.4. So Murdoch is a relatively new member of the GenX team, but good grief is he making his presence felt. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see how Rick is getting on. So there won't be a time. Oh no, there is a time check just around this, just around this left-hander. Goes wide. I think that might be a penalty. He's 0.6 up on his fastest lap as well. Well, that's definitely a penalty. .31.6 as well. That's Marco and Liv Reister. Okay, no improvement from those guys there. See how our boy from Manchester, Orca, is getting on. Okay, down on his fastest lap. Murdoch's picked up a penalty. Relentless. Going at 133.007. On his outlap. Okay. Nice Scarlo. Okay, 133.0 so far. 3 minutes of quality to go. guys in the pits need to get their arse down the road a piece. Scarlett is 0.49 up on his fastest lap. That bus stop chicane must be absolutely mental with Group 1 cars. Just tagged the grass a little bit there. Throws it around the left-hander. Uses all of the curb. So we should get a time check just around this right-hand corner when you get into the cagey bit. Oh no, he's off the track. That may well be a penalty. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. Bad luck. Slow section. 133.3. Best lap was his last lap was his best one. Great stuff. I have to say the softs are going off pretty blooming quickly. Just squeaking for 10 or 15 minutes. I think this is going to be a mediums race, frankly. What's going on there? Okay, let's have a look at Sammy. Okay, has a penalty sadly. Here's Marco, 135.1. Very colourful liveries from the JRT boys. Lovely stuff. Just stuck his front wheel into the grass a little bit there, which put him a little bit off balance. Oh, and a 1.5 second penalty. Bad luck. I think whoever avoids the penalties this evening is going to do quite well. And there's Nick. 135.5, his current best, and he's on his outlap. Okay, so let's have a look at Murdoch, who's coming out for one last flyer by the look of it. Had a pit stop, done his outlap, and away he goes. 100th down on his fastest lap so far. Looked pretty good through there, through the bus stop. Ooh, that was close to the edge of the curb there. Another time check coming up directly. Good evening, Dylan. Hope you're well, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Murdoch's definitely got on wide there. Okay, let's have a look at Nicky. Thank you for joining, sir. Nicky's 0.3 up on his fastest lap. Just needs to get it around here without getting a penalty and throw it down the start finish straight. Where's he going to end up? Could move him up to second. And it does. Beautiful, 0.3 exactly. Now where's Slowest Engine going to finish? Where was Slowest Engine? 133.3, great stuff. Sammy seems to have jumped up. Or was he pushed down? No, sorry. No, he's pushed down. Look at that Ford. Look how close it is. Donny, who's 800ths ahead of Nick, who's 400ths ahead of Sammy, and then a second back to Marco. But what brilliant qualifying session that was. Could be a good race. Is anyone going to risk softs off the start, I wonder? Lovely stuff. Okay, here we go. So, It's race 1 in the Jolly Racing team versus Gen X Racing, and we're at Watkins Glen in Group 1 machinery. Was a great quality, wasn't it, Justin? Yeah, absolutely. In first place, it's Murdoch in the Porsche, 131.4. In second, it's Nicky from Gen X Racing in the Porsche, 131.6. In third, it's Numo in the Toyota TS30, a 131.6 also, not much between those two. In fourth, it's Rick in the Porsche, 132.3. In fifth, it's Livrista in the Toyota 132.7. In sixth, it's Orca. Well done, mate, in the Porsche at 132.9. In seventh, Relentless in the Porsche at 133.0. In eighth, it's Bitkiller in the Audi R18 at 133.0. In ninth, it's Scarlet in the Porsche at 133.0. Also, good God, that's close between the three of them. Wow. In 10th, Slowish Engine in the Porsche at 133.3. In 11th, it's Donny in the Peugeot at 133.9. In 12th, it's Nick in the Porsche at 134.0. In 13th, Sammy in the Porsche at 134.1. And 14th, it's Marco in the Porsche at 135.1. Beautiful stuff. So the guys will be just making sure. Numo is an E-rated driver. Rubbish. Anyway. Absolutely brilliant. Right, so E rating is when you've just joined. So, yeah, it seems unlikely, and he's picked it up very quickly. Good evening, A-Log. Good evening, Arnis. Welcome aboard. So yes, this is close all the way down. So we can expect to see some great racing. I don't really know what the strategy is going to be. I don't know whether you can do 2 stints at 20 minutes on mediums, maybe. But we will soon find out. We will soon find out. But if the quali was anything to go by, this should be one hell of a race. Yeah, it should be a great evening. So yes, as I say, Watkins Glen is one of my favourite tracks, but I've never ever raced it in Group 1. So here we go. The race is starting. Can't see the lights. Hopefully we'll hear the... There we go. And they're away. Most of these things are all-wheel drive, so they should get away pretty well. Numo has absolutely thrown it around the outside and gone. Okay, so we got Numo up into first. We have Nicky in second. We have Rick in third. Murdoch's all the way back into fourth. What are they? Everyone the same? Yeah, I think everyone's gone mediums. Okay. Scully in fifth. Here comes Murdoch up the inside of Rick. Okay. Beautiful stuff. Rick went a bit wide there. Murdoch's on a charge by the look of it. Absolutely infuriated by Donny's left the room. Bad luck. Oh no! What's happened there? Hang on, what is it? Just have a look at that. Looked like Numo was gone. Just spinning. There's nothing Murdoch could do about that. But so Murdoch up in the second. Nicky is 2.3 ahead. Rick is in the slipstream. If it has hit something, his front bumper has lit up like a Christmas tree, so will be cornering slower than he should do from a loss of aerodynamics. Great start, absolutely superb. So Scarley is up into 4th, Orca is into 5th, lovely. Liv Reister in 6th, Marco in 7th, Sammy in 8th, Nick in 9th, Relentless back in 10th, which must be infuriating. I mean, there's a bit of a mood going on by the look of it from Numo. Whoa! So neither guy wanted to back out there. Let's hang on. Nope, sorry guys, missed it. Anyway, Relentless goes marching on. Numo's still behind him. Now has Bit Killer up behind him. Yeah, exactly. It looked like he had goal adjusted, so I don't think there's absolutely anything Murdoch could have done about that at all. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was overtaking the bus stop. I always think is a bit of a fool's errand, frankly. Okay, slowest engine back at the 13th, and we've lost Donny, of course. So slowest engine had an absolutely hideous first lap. I can assume some untold woe occurred. So bad luck, mate. Head down, crack on. So everyone looks like they're on the mediums, which I think is a wise choice. So remember, boys, you can race, but do try and help each other. This is team versus team race. Bump drafting is allowed, so crack on. Please do just remember that there's no I in team. But there is one in complete and utter disaster. So yes, they'll go a little bit wide there. Beautiful. Okay, they've all sort of 2 seconds spaced out a bit now. 4 from Livresta back to Nick. Okay, here we go. It's a bit of racing, but it's not really racing because it's the Jolly Racing Team boys. No doubt we try to help each other. Sammy at 9th, Relentless 10th. Who's trying to shake off Numo, the allegedly E-rated driver. Lovely lap from Relentless there. Nicky currently with the fastest lap of the race at 1:32.8. We don't really know the pace of the mediums because obviously they've all been practicing on softs for their quali, so yeah, we shall see. 1:32 on medium, 1:32.8 on medium seems pretty good to me. Relentless absolutely flies over the curve there, beautiful. Goes a bit wide there though, I suspect that will be a half-second penalty. No? Okay. Slowest engine. Speeding up on his laps, desperately trying to get back into contact with those ahead of him, and he's doing a bloody good job by the look of it. That might have been a bit wide there, but it's easily done. So Nicky down 2.3 ahead of Murdoch in second, who's 2 ahead of Rick in third. 4 ahead of Scarlett. Is everyone doing roughly the same? I assume everyone's virtually identical on fuel and tyres, as you kind of expect. Oh, Scarlett, that's a howler. Just picked up a second penalty. I think he must have done Justin on the on lap 1, because he was his lap was 2:07. So actually, Christ knows what happened, because that's sort of 20 seconds slower than you'd be expecting. So must have had a real tank slapper somewhere. Missed it, unfortunately. Scully serves his penalty and still holding a 3.2 second lead over Liv Royster, who's behind him. Now under pressure from Walker. Let's get on board with the boy from Manchester. I think Liv Royster just touched the wall there. Can he get into the slip down to the bus stop? Although, as has already been demonstrated this evening, it's not really the place to overtake. So, get in nice and close. Okay, lovely stuff, Walker. Keep it up, mate. Is that purple? Beautiful. Nicky will put 2. Not a great lap. 1:34.9 on his last lap. Probably a penalty, I assume. I think the winner of the race this evening may well be the guy who picks up the least amount of penalties, because it's easy enough to pick up penalties around here in like Group 4. So Group 1, when you're going twice as fast, it's be an absolute dollar. So we've got Murdoch. Now has Rick behind him. Rick's fastest lap of the race there. 33.059. That's the penalty for Rick. Went quite wide, quite fast into the first part of that bus stop there, I think, and as a consequence, threw it wide on the second part. Okay, Rick's now picked up an additional 1 second, so it should give Murdoch some breathing space in a sec. I don't think the 1.5 seconds is going to put him back in the clutches of Scarlett just yet, but it's certainly going to help Scarlett pull in. It's certainly going to give Murdoch a couple, 2-3 seconds of breathing space. So Scarlett best lap 1:33.6, which was his last lap. Beautiful stuff, Pascal. Liv Royster back in 5th. Walker's tyres don't seem great. So we are 11.5 minutes into this 40-minute race. Nick is on under half a tank of fuel. As is Nemo, as is pretty much everyone, I guess. It's about halfway through stint 1, you would assume. Lovely stuff from Jay through the bus stop there, absolutely wonderful. Sammy in 10th. Doing very well on his tyres. Great stuff, Sammy. Slowest engine, who is back from the dead, frankly, who was stone cold last. And by some distance, due to some unspeakable tragedy on lap 1. And he's now back up to 11th. And throwing in his best lap as well. Or was until he just tagged the barrier there, but okay. We've got Marco in 12th, who's just stopped by the look of it. Bit Killer, who hasn't. I don't think Bit Killer got the memo on liveries. Yes, they have, Justin. Thank you for listening. Donny, I guess it was a connection thing. He got, it was quite early on, lap 2, something like that. He dropped out. So, yes, we have lost Donny. Make that 2. Bit Killer, their A+ driver, has now left after having a absolute calamity by the look of it. Okay. Yes, they seem to be dropping like flies. So this is a great thing for Gen X racing. Points will be stacking up all the time. Well, it's a bit like saying Numo is an E, which I couldn't believe at all. Just to say, if you're a Twitch fan rather than YouTube, we've got our buddy Bigodi, who I believe is doing my job, but over on Twitch, but, undoubtedly doing a better job than I can. So Rick has pulled back in after his tyres late. Yeah, his tyres are doing good. Might see a pass. Rick seems to be. Oh, is he on camera as well? Oh, I need to go check this out. Sorry, massively unprofessional of me. Midstream. There he is. Good grief, look at this. Bigoli's content may contain drugs, intoxication, excessive tobacco use, significant profanity or vulgarity, and sexual themes. I haven't got it. Well. We clearly need to up our game here at Gen X if they're including all that in the Jolly Racing Team streams. That's extraordinary. Wow, Rick's picked up another 1.5 seconds of penalties. So Murdoch will be saying, thank Christ for that. Nicky's picked up a half second. We are just coming up to half race distance. maybe another 2 laps for Murdoch on this current setup, and will then be pitting. I think the high downforce on these cars means that worn tyres aren't such a massive problem. You've got Rick back in third, Scully in fourth. Beautiful stuff, Pascal. Whose tyres and fuel are looking magnificent. Liv Reister in fifth, 3.8 behind Pascal. We have Nick down in sixth, who now has Nubo up his clacker coming down the start-finish straight. Relentless all the way up into eighth. Brilliant stuff. Well done, James. Both of their tyres are looking quite ropey though, so I assume they may be stopping after this lap. Great drive from Paul this evening. Superstar Hawker. We have Sammy in 10th. Tyres look magnificent. Slowest engine with the frankly one of the greatest comebacks since Lazarus. I mean, he was fully 20 seconds behind everyone else, so to get back on terms is a Herculean effort. Beautiful stuff, my friend. Well done. Keep it going. Your tyres looking good. Do another 2 or 3 laps at this rate. But, will that bring him into soft range? Probably not, because they were looking like 8, 9, maybe 10 laps in the softs. But I think they're having to almost make up the strategies on the fly this evening. So Murdoch. 3.5 seconds ahead of Rick. Nicky up in first, 5.1 ahead. Nicky does love Group 1 and he loves the Porsche 919 in particular. So, this is very much his happy place. Beautifully even tyre wear. Comes up the hill, so Rick back in third, Scully in fourth, who's just got a nice buffer behind him now. Murdoch is in, okay. Pretty much bang on 20 minutes. I think the battling with Rick certainly took its toll on his tyres, so that's fully to be expected. So Scully up to third, got Liv Reister up into fourth. Where's Nick? Is he going to come through? Probably. Murdoch is now exiting the pits, but not in time to save that place, but all these guys have got to pit again, remember? So Walker is in. Just to see how much fuel he puts in. Roughly the same again, I guess, about 80%. Okay, 61, okay. So what's that, one less lap maybe? Not sure. Okay, lovely stuff. Slowest engine in as well, both putting exactly the same amount of fuel. So we only have 12 racing now, down from 14, as Bit Killer looked like he was having an absolute nightmare and decided to leave. And Donny just had a connection issue, I think, and dropped out of the room, which is a terrible shame for the Jolly Racing team. But we race on regardless. So Nicky goes V wide into turn 1. That will be a penalty. 8 second lead, a whole second. Blimey, okay. Numo is into the pits. I suspect Nicky will be stopping this lap. So he's got a 9.7 lead currently over Rick. Looks like Rick will be stopping as well. Scarley not necessarily. Seems to be solid 134s apart from lap 13. So he's doing well on these Naka tyres, so we'll probably stay out for another one. And take a lap in the lead. Although maybe that corner will suggest otherwise. That'll be. So Liv Reister, Nicky must be coming in shortly. Just coming up to the pits now. Is he hanging over to the right? Yes, indeed he is. No 3 second penalty, please. Reinhardt, beautifully in, well done. Rick, I'd have thought, would be doing the same. Reef is going again, okay. His tyres definitely seen better days. He's slipping and sliding around a wee bit. Liv Reister has gone again as well. I think what you'd really say for yourself at this point is time a couple of seconds in the pits for a lap's worth of fuel. But okay, we shall see. Nick still hasn't stopped. I suspect we'll be at the end of this lap. Nicky now out on fresh new boots. With Murdoch a lot closer. Remember, Murdoch's done a couple of laps longer, so his tyres will go off a bit more towards the end of the race. And just to reiterate, boys, this is a team race. So to help, do bump draft, etc, etc. Nicky Rick pits with 0% fuel left. Scarley doing okay. Scarley's in as well. Liv Reister has gone again, but his times are really falling off. So I think this is potentially a bit of a false economy from the Jolly Racing team driver. But we shall find out. Nicky's up to second, but we'll be retaking first as soon as Liv Reister goes into the pits. Let's see how Sammy's getting on. God again, dear God, up into fourth. Look at that. You need to know about fuel or tyre saving. Speak to our boy Sammy, Ian, as he's better known. It's 17 laps on 8% fuel, I think it was. So, wowzers. Okay, brilliant. Rick now in fifth. Scarley with his new boots in sixth. Relentless now up to seventh. Wonderful stuff, James. Keep it going. Numo, their E-rated driver, up into 8th. We have Nick in 9th. He's now got Orca right up his chuff. Coming into the slow left-hander. It's an opportunity for Orca to get him down the start finish straight, maybe, if he can get close enough. But a dirty air is an absolute disaster in these cars. So you don't want to rinse your tyres by desperately holding on. Okay, so Rick is out on the softs. Well, this will be interesting. Doesn't look like he's put enough fuel in for the rest of the race. Okay, interesting. Okay, Walker's pulling in, but won't be enough to do him into the bus stop. Slowest engine, now up into 10th. Fabulous. Sammy in 11th. Having finally stopped. Oh, so he is coming out on the softs, okay. And probably can make it to the end. Beautiful stuff, Sammy. Well done. And then we have Marco. Jolly Racing Team back in 12th. Surely Liv Rice has he's gone again, lap 19, good God. So he will be finishing on the softs. So maybe there's a bit of fuel saving and whatnot going on from some of the Jolly Racing Team drivers to try and extend the mediums far enough to enable them to do softs for the last stint. Okay, Murdoch's got past Nicky. Well, I hope that was in an agreeable way, lads. Murdoch's done a couple more laps on the tyres, so we'll be wearing more towards the end of the race. Okay, so Liv Rista is finally in for his stop and will definitely be going on to softs. He's only got 10 minutes to go. His paintwork's looking a bit battered and bruised, to be honest. Just need to get some pin hammers and a bit of T-cut out post-race. Don't forget, if you are watching, do give us a like and do subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, we do appreciate it massively. We've broken the 153 barrier, which I'm actually surprised after last night's technical difficulties. They're all still there. Wonderful. So we have Relentless now up into 6th. Fantastic fight back from the boy from Telford. Is definitely on the softs, okay, so James will have to drive like some sort of magician to get back on terms, but he is that. So watch yourself, Scarley. Beautiful drive from Pascal this evening so far, absolutely wonderful. 8 minutes to go. Can Pascal hold off a charging Liv Reister? Livre Easter is that? I don't actually know. I think my Italian pronunciations are terrible. I am rolling in the R's every time I see Bugoni apparently, so Christ knows how you actually say that. Scarlett on his fastest lap. Oh, Liv Reister's picked up a half-second penalty. That's Scarlett a bit wide as well. He's on the curb though, so it might be okay. St James has got a penalty. 4-2. So he should hold station. 3.5 seconds ahead of Nick behind him. Orca fighting his way back through. Beautiful stuff. Numo now down to 9th. So that was very fast round there for Numo. Just about using all of the track that is available, and look at that, puts it the fastest lap of the race at 1:32.0. E-rated, my dimpled arse. Okay, so we have that slowest engine who is now in 10th. We have Sammy in 11th and Marco back in 12th, who looks like he may have a charging Murdoch right behind him, so we'll be having blue flags vigorously waved in his direction, I suspect miles too early, as it always happens in Gran Turismo 7. While Nicky in second, 17 ahead of Rick. Rick clatters into the barrier out of the final turn there, and yes, we'll have downforce issues into turn 1. Scarlett's still fighting the good fight. Just outside his fastest lap on a fairly heavy fuel load, which is pretty impressive. I don't remember who was the guy who threw it up the inside of James. Was that Liv Reister or Numo? Or one of the others, I can't remember. We had a bit of an altercation. Okay, no matter, threw it unscathed this time, so lovely stuff. They're both cutting the lawn there. Lobbies have been really glitchy since the update. We had a bloody nightmare last night in our Group 3 Championship at Brands Hatch. It's all over the shop. Scarlett's doing a fantastic job there. See how Relentless is getting on. He's got Nick, who's on the softs but are wearing. Oh no, what's happened to Relentless? Oh dear, Relentless has had. He's got rear damage. Okay. So affects the aerodynamics at the back of the car, which is effectively going to hamper his ability to accelerate. So it holds the back of the car down. Oh, bad luck, James. Okay, so we have Murdoch, 3.1. Walker on us? What do you mean? They came together. I assumed it was James and Nick who was behind him. Okay, 3.7 ahead for Murdoch. Nicky, who is 18 ahead of Rick, with say coast down the start finish straight, chaps. Should only have one more lap to do. It may well be the case anyway. Let's have a look. No, okay, definitely going to be another 2 laps. Yep. Great drive from Rick this evening for Jolly Racing Team, sorry, should I say. Oh, right. Scarley's still doing a fantastic job. Yeah, Nick Reister's tyres are now gone. He's been pushing very, very hard. But our Belgian friend for Gen X Racing has done an absolutely splendid job. Hang on, what am I talking about? No, they're not spent at all. Okay, no, it's Nick. Okay, Nick's a spent. Okay. So Walker, come on, sunshine. Okay, Relentless back on it after his car self-repaired, and on he went. He's picked up a slight penalty. Managed to get past Slow's engine. And Numo's fallen right back now. And Marco out on the softs, getting blue flagged. So Murdoch has gone past one Jolly Racing Team driver. And we are on the final lap. Okay, Rick has actually finished. So the first and second guys are the only ones. Right, let's see has Orca managed to do anything. Ah, okay. Good 7th finish though. Eighth for Relentless, 9th for Sammy, a 10th for Slowest Engine, which I suspect he'll take given his opening lap. We've got Nemo. Okay, Nemo's actually gone wide to let Nicky through. What a gent. And Nicky's tyres have gone. Lovely stuff, lads. And Nemo comes through in 12th, 11th, sorry. Well, that was fun. Bad luck, Jolly Racing Team, for losing a couple of your drivers there. I think one was potentially a deliberate quit, but one looked like a connection drop. So very bad luck indeed. Race 1 from a 4-race series for the Jolly Racing Team versus Gen X Racing. In first, it's Murdoch for Gen X Racing. best lap of 132.6. Second, it's Nicky for Gen X Racing at 132.8. In third, it's Rick for JRT. Johnny Rick, yeah, JRT in 132.8 also. In fourth, Scarlet did a great job in holding off the guy behind him in fourth. Fantastic. For Gen X Racing, a 133.3. In fifth, Liv Royster, or however you say it, for JRT and a 133.4. In sixth, it's Nick for JRT, 132.9. Seventh, Orca, great drive, mate, for Generation X, Gen X Racing, 133.9. In eighth, Relentless, who had a bit of a contretemps through the bus stop early on, but we'll have to quiz him about that. 133.1 in eighth, beautiful stuff. In ninth, it's Sammy, 133.6 for Gen X Racing. In 10th, it's Slowish Engine for Gen X Racing, a 133.8. In 11th, it's Nubo in the Toyota for JRT with the fastest lap of the race by a country mile, a 132.0. 12th, it's Marco for JRT, a 133.8. And Bit Killer and Donny are DNFs, sadly. So that is it for this evening. So we'll just pop across. I don't know if the boys are going to stay on. Oh, we might as well jump on the driver race chat. Evening, lads. Okay. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Just been reminded by start an open party.
Evening, mate.
Hello. Well reminded.
Got just a fucking Tesla for all of that, man.
Hello, Nicky. Did you have fun tonight?
Yeah. I think me and Murdoch decided to split up who's leading the first half of the race and who's leading the second half of the race.
I don't know what happened at the start. My car just bogged down.
Yeah, it went backwards.
Did you have traction control on or?
Yeah, I had it on.
Yeah, me too. Because I thought the car would potentially wheel spin a bit. So yeah, I don't know. I just floored it full throttle, to be fair.
Yeah, I did the same thing, but I got overtaken, so I was just like, oh well.
Yeah, because you were back to fourth, weren't you? So, but anyway, the race win was yours, and we got a 1-2, which was absolutely superb. So well done, chaps.
You can thank Nicky for the show at the end, because that was his idea.
Yeah. Suggested that we should cross the line together.
That's very what's it? Ken Miles, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They do that in the GT40s. Yes.
Yeah,
nice show, lads. Well done. But so well done, you two. Fantastic. Anything noteworthy you'd like to raise or say at this particular juncture?
The only issue I had was that, was it the first lap? I was coming up, you know where the penalty line is? So you come out of that corner and then you got that straight. The guy in front of me lost it and it just didn't ghost and I ended up smacking him up the arse.
Yeah, there was we were watching that at the time. There was absolutely nothing you could do about that.
Yeah, that's the only issue that I had.
His arse went basically, and you just sort of went on through. There was absolutely nothing you could do about it. So if they say anything else, then I'll be amazed. But
okay,
yeah, that was all good. Well done, chaps. Well done. So Pascal on. Who's next? Well, let's go to Walker. Hello, sir.
Hello, mate.
How did you enjoy that?
It's good. I mean, I've struggled with the car a little bit. I've got bogies that are stickier on the front end than this car is. You know what I mean?
Charming.
But
Charming.
Just for a car that's supposed to have so much downforce, it just doesn't turn. You know what I mean? You're braking, it's still going in a straight line, and
Right.
but my tyres went off in the first half. I think I was pushing just too hard and getting nowhere, and so I had to do up to the 20-minute point. There was 3 laps that I did where I was really struggling on tyres. In the second half, I didn't get anywhere near the same amount of tyre wear, and did a couple of my fastest laps, which were, reasonably slow. But I had a steady race really. Just there was a point where I seemed to have a big gap, and then 3 of their guys came through. James came through, and I think James might have took a hit. So I ended up back in front of James, but no, steady idea. I really enjoyed it for my first one. It was good. It was good.
That's the main thing I was going to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you enjoy it?
No, I had a great time. It was fantastic being with the rest of the team and listening and talking and steadying each other's nerves and stuff. Yeah, it was good. Really good.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm not much
Fantastic.
to talk, so.
What was that?
Hello,
Sorry?
mate.
I'm saying, I always like to keep in my corner. I'm not much of a yakker, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah.
Okay, well, we got. I'm sure there's a couple of members of the team who more than made up for it. So don't worry about that. How did it go tonight, Ian?
Well, like I said, first corner obviously were a mayhem, as if they didn't know how to play fair play kind of thing. Because I got hit on the first corner,
Right.
and somebody else at the team also got whacked anyway. So fucking idiots. So yeah.
There was quite a bit of lag going on, I think, which might have made it tricky. I don't know.
It was really laggy on the start. It was at the actual start when the lights went. I was quite hesitant because I thought we were all about to go and no one was going much. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
So
sorry, Justin.
Someone hit the inside of me on that sort of second to last corner, the tight left-hander.
Yeah.
Someone tagged me and took me out. One of the other guys, I think.
Because you ended up miles back and did, frankly, a hell of a job getting back on
was,
terms and then got back up.
Well, I mean, it probably helps that he's used to it.
I'm used to that now. It's just it's just my thing. I get something happens and I'll come off or get knocked off on the first 1 or 2 laps and then play catch up. So yeah, it seems to be how I roll. So.
It might just be a phase with a bit of luck, mate.
Yeah, well, how long do phases last?
Yeah,
I mean,
probably don't buy a lottery ticket, mate.
No. No.
But I thought it was a fantastic comeback, mate. Brilliant. Did you enjoy it?
Thank you.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was fine except for that first lap. It was good. Yeah, enjoyed it.
Excellent stuff. And you, Ian, did you have fun tonight?
Me? Like I say, I'm always nervous at the beginning of a race, and it always takes me a few laps to bed in. That's why I'm always at the back, because I'm always like trying not to make too many mistakes at the beginning, because I always mess up at the beginning of each race. It was okay.
Good.
Went pretty well on my tyres. Pity I didn't have enough fuel.
Okay.
So, yeah. It was okay.
You did great on your tyres and fuel, I thought. You were really
17 laps.
leading the way. Yeah, absolutely. So well done, mate. In fact, well done all. And would our team principal like to address the team and the world about his thoughts on tonight's race?
Yeah, brilliant, Pascal. Yeah. Oh, he's got to get up early, but he has remarked about lap 1 and lap 21, I think.
Yeah, but I have a shared replay on my profile just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I think also.
Yeah, he's up at 3 a.m. That's all it was.
Well, I mean,
Will do.
okay. Well,
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Absolutely.
Well,
Brilliant,
nice one,
brilliant
Justin,
stuff.
as always, for getting everything organised.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
fantastic.
mate.
Yeah, thank you.
So well done, drivers. Well done, Jolly Racing Team. That was good fun, and thank you for everyone who joined. Don't forget to give us a like and join us again. I think it's next Friday again. Is it?
Yeah, I think
Big
so.
up for Big
Friday.
Ole as well.
Yeah, one second.
yeah.
Yeah, big up for Big Ole.
Well,
I'm
was
just giving
interesting.
them a like.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
played,
you. What took you so long?
We got 4 likes now. Oh, sorry, 5.
If you
Hang on, I'll send a like. Hang on.
I tried to get into Bigole's stream to say just to say hi mate, how's it going? And if you go to Twitch, Bigole's 83's content is intended for certain audiences. It may contain drugs, intoxication, excessive tobacco use, significant profanity, vulgarity, or sexual themes.
Hang on a minute, we're in the wrong club.
I'm like,
I'm no wonder the jolly.
we're not going far enough. Clearly, I need to sit here absolutely off my mind.
Justin, pull your finger out.
Yeah, we need a drugs budget. Need a drugs budget. Maybe bung in some hookers as well.
Really? Excellent.
Oh well, brilliant stuff, Bikini. Brilliant stuff. I'll have to create an account so I can log in next time. But hang on, I'm just.
So I'm just looking at this. It's Nicolino smacked into me on the
That's
on
him,
that
yeah.
sharp left, yeah. And he's blatant. It was towards the later half of the, well, about
Yeah.
3/4 or so of the way through the bend. He just slammed into the side of me and carried on.
Yeah, well, like I say, he was behind me. He was 4 CP last. He went whizzing past me
Yeah.
at the first corner, and obviously took out. Well, he clipped me, and obviously hit you.
Yeah, it looks like there was someone else spun out there as well. So
Okay,
Yeah, I think
all right.
that's 2 of
Well,
theirs.
let's collate the
And-
incidents and get him over to
Yeah.
Justin so he can do
Yeah.
it. But Justin,
Yeah.
yes, he does look like an Italian Andy. You're absolutely right. So thank you everyone for the entertainment this evening. And
Thank you,
yes,
Matt.
do join us next week on Friday. Where are we and what are we doing? Do we know yet? Car wise, track wise?
It's a Ferrari,
Next
isn't it?
Friday, yeah, next Friday is the Ferrari GR4, but I can't remember what track.
I can't either.
Okay, so somewhere in the world we'll be racing Ferraris, which sounds like fun. So brilliant stuff. Red Bull
Red
Ring.
Bull Ring, yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't,
yeah.
I don't know why he's not a happy bunny. I don't think he's got to get up to work.
He has.
3 o'clock at all. I think he's on another promise, and Julia's just put the Luther
Yeah,
Vandross on.
maybe. Yeah,
So,
maybe.
I think that's what he's. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get the details on that, and do submit any inquiries and whatnot to us so we can get that sorted. But boys, great effort. We'll definitely have a lead after the first round. So fantastic stuff.
Brilliant.
And we'll see you at the next one. Have a good weekend.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers, mate.
Cool.
Thanks, everyone. Well played.
Well done, all.
Well played.
Yeah, well done, everyone.